I'm Francesco and I like to interview people from the tech world. If you like this video, please subscribe, leave a like and share it with the people you love. Thank you so much. In this episode, I've talked with Alina. She's a front-end web developer and she has a good Instagram account, does yoga, but we have also talked about cybersecurity. Check it out. Hi everyone. Today we have Alina from Germany. She's a front-end developer and she has worked for more than a decade. I don't know. I've seen that on her portfolio. And now she's working on cybersecurity. She has also a great Instagram account. Follow her. And we talk also about yoga. Maybe in the end, if we have 5 minutes left. How are you, Alina?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Today has been great. The week is almost over, and now I'm here talking with you, so I'm happy.
Yeah. I'm happy too.
Yeah. So, Alina, let's know a little bit more each other because we have just interacted just a bit on Instagram, and I'm not that active on Instagram, to be honest. So, So, what about you? About your story? About how did you become a developer?
I'm Alina from Germany, and I'm a web developer for almost 10 years. It's funny because I started with something completely different, to be honest. I studied event and tourism event management, but it turned out that it wasn't really that what I wanted to do. I tried to search for a job, but they always wanted someone with experience over 10 years of experience and on an intern basis most of the time. So it wasn't really satisfying for me. So I decided to do something completely different. And before I studied, I was always interested in computers, in games, and web development as well, or software development in general. So I decided to start all over. And first I wanted to study it, but then I decided to do an apprenticeship in a company. It is part school and part being part of a company. So I was able to learn and to work what I've learned in a company then as well. So first it was always only software development, but then I switched the team and I was then part of the online shop team. And so I was always then responsible for the front end development part. And it's really fun. I really liked it and I'm really happy about it that my path turned out this way.
Yeah, but it's good to change tactic if it's not working. For example, I also have been a volleyball coach for a lot of years, so a total different path. And when it doesn't work, you need to change tactic. So you have done a great move, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm really happy about it, to be honest. It was really the right decision.
Yeah, great. So can you talk about this a little bit more about cybersecurity? Because what's the thing that you like the most about cybersecurity?
Yeah, I like the most that it's a really topic that is really up to date and it's really important. And it's so interesting to see how you can secure your company, for example, or even your private system of being hacked or being breached. And it's really interesting to see the other side, how you can secure your system or how you prevent for an attack, for example. And the whole topic behind it is really, really interesting, I think.
Yeah, great. And I think that also a lot of companies are looking for this kind of people that you can find that work on that on these parts. Okay.
Yeah, because it's getting more and more important. I mean, you can see almost every day that companies being hacked or even hospitals are being hacked. It's now in the times of Corona, and it's so important. Even my company just started with a whole part of the company with a new team that is only responsible for this part, for the cybersecurity part, because it's so important that more and more companies have to focus on it and really put a focus on it too. Because I mean, you can lose so much money and reputation and trust in your customers, for example, when you're being hacked and can't handle it well. So it's really important, I think.
Yeah, it's not something that you can save money. You think that you can save money, but you can lose kind of a lot, or maybe even
in
all
the
your
end,
data. Yeah, but
almost worse than before,
yeah, and
probably.
I think what you said, it's important. You need really people that really needs to stay updated, man. Not on the last JavaScript framework just to be fancy, but about because there are always security issues. Yeah, so it's important. Yeah, to stay super updated. In your case, if you like to stay updated every day, maybe this is the path for you. But yeah, it's a part of the game of being a developer, to stay updated, to know new things, yeah, every day. So yeah, thank you so much. What about content creation in general? Because we've seen, for example, we can talk about your Instagram account. You also said me other things. So what do you think about content creation in general? I've seen that you have some links. Can you talk about that?
Genau, exactly. I have an Instagram account which is also related to my coding journey. First, I started with some Raspberry Pi projects
Yes, I've seen that.
yeah, after my apprenticeship, and some teachers in school talked about it, and it was really interesting because it's a great way to play around and just learn the hardware behind all of it and the software, and it's really fun. And it really started good on Instagram. The people really liked it, and the content was good, and also the people in the community are great. And yeah, so it was really fun, and it's getting more and more bigger with the years. And
I've also one of them. Sometimes I use that. So yeah, it's great. It's ARM technology, so it's kind of interesting also because, for example, I'm into the Docker part, containers. So I like, for example, to use that sometimes to see how it works. I've seen some pictures on Instagram. Now I remember that. So this is great. For example, I've seen that on Instagram you have more than 25,000 of followers. I've seen you had so many pictures that I had no time to scroll them all before this interview. So when did you get started with that? Because I've seen that a lot of some developers are on Twitter. You are also on Twitter. Follow her. And but about your Instagram account, how it is? Do you enjoy it?
Yes, I think it's also a great way to get in contact with other programmers and to be a part of the community and to talk with other programmers or other like-minded people. So it's a great way to exchange with each other.
Yeah, this is why you accepted my invitation, basically. It's great to be connected. I think that the developer community is a really great community.
And I think it's really supportive, and you can learn from each other, and you're getting inspired or something. I mean, it's the same on Twitter, no?
Exactly.
I mean, you're also really big on Twitter, so I mean, you know how the game is played.
Yeah, it's strange because lots of people, they say that are inspired by me, what I do, but I'm also inspired from other people that work harder or maybe in a different way from me. So it's good to get inspiration. And also to understand. For example, I'm following you on Instagram to understand a little bit more about Instagram works. It's very different from Twitter, maybe the opposite. So I need to get used to that.
Yeah.
For example, can you give some advice about, some people that are just getting started as a developers on Instagram? I've seen that there are so many developers on Instagram with a different account. What advice can you give to them and also to me? Thank you.
I often get the question as well, especially from people who just started. They were looking for help or something, and my advice is really get started and just programming maybe each day a little bit, doing a little challenge where you, for example, take 10 or 30 minutes and just try to program some line of codes, get inspired, for example, on Twitter. Last year, I saw a girl who were also doing the 100 Days of Code challenge, where she did some CSS and HTML each day, just small projects. And I was really inspired by her, and I also tried to do the same. I was looking for some images I could also do in CSS, and I really learned a lot by that because I was able to do the graphics in the end just by doing a little bit of research on Google and just try it. That's the most important advice I can give. Just do it. Even if you fail, it's not that important. It's just important that you're consistent and do it maybe 10 minutes just one day, but every day.
Totally agree with this because I think that, but it's totally different. Maybe in the same time, but if you code, I don't know, 10 hours a day and then you don't code for a week, it's different. It's totally different because you need to get used little by little, then you need to know to go back, take a breaks, then you need to sleep, wake up again. So I totally agree with this. This is the best way to learn. I don't know everything, but also how to play an instrument, how to exercise also.
Yes, exactly.
You get exercise for 16 hours and then, I don't know, stop for 2 weeks. So it's about getting used to do that.
Because you forget so much when you're doing a break for a week or something. And then you have to come back in and try to do it all over, and it's almost done every day.
And I also think I'm pretty sure, for example, I talk about me, if you code for 8 hours, for sure there will be a long part when you just stare at your screen, just watching, reading. There's nothing wrong with that, but maybe you code less because to get used, maybe you are stuck. Maybe in that case, it's better, I don't know, to do some yoga, something like that.
Exactly.
So can you talk about that? Because I've seen that you are posting something daily, like you are at day 6 or 7. I don't know if...
exactly.
Can you talk about this? Because this is interesting for me. I come from the sport world, so this is a topic that which I really like.
Yeah, I started with yoga last year, to be honest, before Corona. Then I took some courses that was offered at work, and it was just a beginner course, but it was really, really interesting and it was really fun. But then Corona came and the gym started to close, and even the classes had to stop. And we were stuck at home and weren't really able to go outside and to do sports. And I was a bit lazy, to be honest. And this year I tried to do some more sports, and due to the time, the gyms are already opened, but I'm not really interested in it anymore. And I tried to do something at home, just a challenge for 20 minutes, just to do some sports. And I decided to do some yoga because I saw it on Instagram that someone was doing it. And I tried to do it as well. And it's really, really cool. I like it.
It has been a benefit on your body, but has it also have a benefit on your mind, on your coding? For example, this is a strange question, but does it have maybe a good influence, a good benefit also on your coding part?
Yeah, actually, I'm working for almost 8 hours a day. And after it, my brain is sometimes like... really dead, to be honest. And it's really refreshing just doing 20 or 30 minutes some yoga practices just to calm down and not to think about anything or something. And it's really, really nice to just let your mind go and just don't think on something.
And for example, I like, for example, to exercise, to run, to walk. For example, I've never tried really yoga. I've tried some, maybe once, some years ago. But I think this could really, as you said, give a lot of benefits because you said, so you stop thinking for a while because we think a lot, let's say this. When we code, we need to always check, read, write, check again what could be wrong, the bug. So maybe to let our brain to rest, even if you're not sleeping, is a good idea. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm. And are you doing this in the evening, so after coding? So you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm doing it right after, right after the work, and sometimes I'm doing it in the evening, depending on some appointments I have to do something.
Great. So I think this could be really, really great. I don't know if you have just watched something on Instagram, or if you take some lessons, or just checking something like that.
Yeah, I saw someone doing the yoga part, and I was Googling it, and she's called Adrienne, and she's on YouTube, really big. I think she has over 2 million followers, and she offers a lot of yoga courses, short courses and some longer courses, and it's really fun. And they are not so long, so just 20 or 30 minutes, so it's not that much time, so someone can do it just
great. And also I think this is also an advice also for not developers. So it's even now that we are in some, let's say, some hard times, stressful times, so this could be maybe one of the best things that you can do. So I'll keep following you. I don't know if you are doing some kind of a challenge or just posting daily, but I've seen that you are doing this. So thank you so much, because this is really interesting for me. I'm here also to fight all the stereotypes about developer. We just I don't know. For example, if I say like cybersecurity, I can figure it out. I don't know, like you with a black hoodie, just coding on a green screen. So maybe it's good to see that we are actually people. We have some other interests. It's important also to find a balance between the job. Those things are more maybe for films and something like that, but in real life it's important.
It's good to find a balance, especially when the weather isn't that good, so you have to stay at home, so it's
exactly.
Nice way to
For example, there is another stereotype that in Italy we have always the sun all the year, but it's not really true. It rains also here in Italy. For example, today it has been a very great day, but it has rained a lot, for example. Also generally. So, Alina, usually I leave the opportunity at the end of the video to leave maybe a final message if you want, especially for people, as you said, or just a bit lost, just getting started with development. So what can you say to them in general? Can you help me, please?
Like I said before, you just have to be consistent. Just try to start. Don't think too much about it. Just Googling when you're stuck with a programming error or you can't find an answer. Just ask people, maybe search on Twitter or Instagram. There's so much people out there who can help. There are also good sites like Stack Overflow, for example, or doing some online courses. There's so many great tools like Free Code Camp, who offer some small online tutorials, or just use YouTube. I mean, YouTube is great. You can search for almost everything on YouTube. Not just yoga classes, but also programming classes.
Of course, I had the honor to have here on this channel Quincy Larson, which is the founder of Free Code Camp. I've interviewed him. I interviewed a lot of great YouTubers, so you can check them out. And also their channels. So thank you so much, Alina. So the final question is when we will see you on YouTube.
To be honest, I launched my YouTube channel last week.
Great.
But it's only on German at the moment, because I have to get used to it. Just to speak on YouTube, it's something completely new to me. So I started with a German version, and maybe I try to switch it in English. And it's not about programming, to be honest. It's about Lego building.
Okay, but I think it's important, to find your way. For example, I started with the running videos, so I wish you best luck. You don't have to do coding tutorials, but it's great. Good luck. I started in August, and now I'm really into that. It's a different media, but if you like that, for example, I'm starting to enjoy this so much. So I can't wait when now I kind of do this kind of interviews, live streams, other videos. So it's a different way. And also you have also already a good audience on Instagram, so this could also be useful for you. So best luck with that. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Alina, thank you so much. Please follow her. We will leave some links in the description. Check her. Because she has been really friendly, has given a lot of tips to improve yourself, to get started. So check her out. Thank you so much, Alina.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.